crawling around.
What the hell, people? Seriously, there's too many, and some of them are just like, what the hell? How can you be afraid of this? For instance, there's a fear called barophobia, and it's the fear of gravity. Gravity, people! How can you be afraid of gravity, especially when a phobia is an intense fear of a situation or object, and it severely restricts your life and may force you to take extreme measures to avoid what triggers it. So if you're afraid of gravity, how the heck do you avoid that? Seriously? Come on, you have gravity every day. Everything is sitting. They're not floating around across your face. They're there. How could you freaking seriously be afraid of gravity? What the hell? Another one is like fear of chins, and it's called gynophobia. And I know what you're thinking of when you hear the word gyno, but it's a fear of chins, people. Chins. How can you be afraid of chins? What the hell? They're not gonna eat you. They're not gonna bite you. They're just there. Everyone has a chin. I have a chin. Everyone has chins. How the hell can you be afraid of a chin? For Christ's sake, serious. Oh my gosh. And seriously, fear of houses or being in a house? I'm in a house right now. Am I freaking out? No. How can you avoid houses? They're everywhere. They're all over. And if you're afraid of houses and being in houses, are you a hobo? I don't know, because if you can't be in a house, then I don't really know. But, the one that really gets me is fear of looking up, and it's called Annabellephobia. Like, what's wrong with looking up? Like, if I look up, am I gonna die? Am I seriously gonna freak out? Oh my god. I think I'm gonna. Seriously, what is wrong with looking up? I don't get it. Do you, like, if you accidentally look up, do you, like, want to kill yourself? I don't know. Like, seriously, what's wrong with that? And if you're afraid that the sky's gonna fall, it's gonna fall whether you look up or not, people. I mean, come on. You're looking straight ahead. What if there's one on there, and it's, like, afraid of toilets. And if you're afraid of toilets, what the hell do you do? Do you go outside? If you go outside, then seriously, there could be a creeper in the woods watching you urinate. Or there could be a little angry badger in the bush, and it could jump up and bite you, or nibble, or tear you to shreds, or a little lion could come out and eat your head off. And you're not afraid to go in the middle of the woods, but you're afraid to go in the house and use a toilet? I don't know. There's a difference between hating things and being afraid of them. Like, you can hate looking up, and you can hate houses or gravity or whatever your deal is. There's a difference between hating them and being afraid of them. Like, for instance, I myself hate loud, obnoxious noises. I hate them. They're just going all at once and you don't know what the heck's going on. I just hate loud, obnoxious noises. But am I afraid of them? Am I going to freak out if someone's screaming at the top of their lungs? No, people, I'm not going to be afraid of it. Like, some people on here, they're afraid of going to school. Okay, so I can understand hate going to school. Like, if you're being bullied or whatever, you can hate going to school. But being afraid of going to school? How can you be afraid of going to school? I'm sorry, but, like, nothing's going to happen at school. It's really safe. There's cops everywhere, there's teachers everywhere, there's adults everywhere. Nothing's going to happen. How the hell can you be afraid of a school? Like, are you going to freak out if you walk past a school? Are you going to fucking piss your pants if you're outside of a school? Seriously, you can hate school, but being afraid of it is a different story. Especially when phobias can also, like, end up being psychological, and you can just go crazy and be in an institute trying to fix it. So seriously, can you really be afraid of these things? I just don't understand it. And another one I really don't understand is whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it, so here it is. And it's fear of long words. And as you just saw, it's a humongous word. Humongous. It's like this big, people. This big. And it's fear of long words. And it's a long word itself. So that makes no sense to me how fear of long words means it's a long word. I don't get it. Like, you're afraid of your own phobia. And that's just going round and round in circles, and it makes no sense to me. And I'm just gonna go crazy. What the heck, people? There's too much things in this world to be afraid of. There's tons of things. And if you're afraid of all of them, how are you going to live your life? it drives me nuts. Like, personally, I'm afraid of spiders and heights. And I know that might sound pretty stupid to some of you, but it's not to the point where I'm gonna kill myself if I have to go up high. It's just, I would rather not go on heights. It freaks me out. I get sweaty. I feel like I'm gonna cry. I hate heights. Just looking down makes me dizzy. I feel